Uh-oh.
Why is... Oh. There we are. Faces.
Aha!
We are faces.
Ah! Yay!
All right. Yep. Okay, we've got sound, we've got video. Excuse me.
I love watching the delay of stuff I do on camera. It's fantastic. It's a beautiful thing.
It's a beautiful morning.
Oh, I've got to... Now let's have a whole session today.
All right, everything's good on my end.
Okay, hello everybody. Welcome back to the Wild Beyond the Witchlight session 2. I want to apologize to everybody for the early abrupting, but you know, stuff happens. Life. Anyway. You were enjoying your, well, starting to enjoy your time. You had done a couple bubble rides. Relic doesn't know apparently how to drive. That's okay. A bubble.
Or a
dragonfly. Or a dragonfly. And on the dragonfly ride, you noticed there was a disturbance, and some observant ones noticed a kenku fleeing from the scene, which you apprehended, and were in the middle of questioning. And he had given you some information. And if I repeat it, well, I mean, it's a kenku, so. Anyway, I don't know why I did that. That was weird. I don't. I just, for no reason at all. And
No reason in particular.
Yes.
Best things are done just because
Oh,
you can.
And Belfour was having a little bit more time, a little easier time impressing Blake. A little bit. Smidgen.
Just barely.
Just barely, yep.
Do we have a bear in the party now?
I've been here the whole time.
Oh, Bracha. Oh gosh. Don't break your DM this early.
No promises.
So, and that's where you were. You have a kenku restrained. Who had him restrained? I can't remember.
That would be Cole.
Cole, you had the kenku restrained.
Sure did.
Blake also have some. Oh no, Blake did the
Blake charmed the
charm.
kangaroo.
Yeah.
Yeah. Which is why the kenku is being very cooperative. She is being very cooperative. So I'm waiting. Ball's in your court, kids. She's also waiting for more directions from Blake. So was it? Yeah. Was it Blake or Belfour that charmed him?
It was Blake.
Blake.
That's right. Sorry, my notes are incomplete. My brain is incomplete. So that's just, you know, par for the course. She's looking to Blake, and Blake, go on now, answer their questions.
Well, I guess we'll just come right out and ask it. Did you have anything to do with the dragonfly going haywire there?
She looks at you. Maybe.
You know, that's not a very cooperative answer.
Perhaps.
Did you tamper with the dragonfly in some way?
I may have touched it.
Did you want to touch the dragonfly?
I need information.
And messing with a dragonfly gets you that information?
Maybe.
How?
It makes them look bad.
Right, you mentioned something about the owners, Mr. Witch and Mr. Light, right?
Again. Someone's going to find out about this. They'll shut us down.
Do you know what they were worried people were going to find out about, or is that the information you're looking for?
Our hands are forced in this, but our eyes were wide open. I think Peanut's being kind of an asshole to my dog.
Oh no.
Poor spot.
Spot, want to be on camera? Want to be my little kobold?
To go lay back down in his bed.
Morgan, check your volume. It is very echoey.
What should I do about it? Lower it?
I just as messaged by Maddie, and your volume is really echoey. That's all they're saying.
Okay. Um, let me check. I gotta.
Could your balance be off in the system settings?
Please hold while we deal with technical issues. Change the music. That one's copyrighted.
I know that's why I didn't finish it.
Booga booga boo.
Da 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 da.
Just sound.
Duffy has
I
said
mean-
no echo here.
If we're dealing with technical difficulties, I could play some music by a local band. They're called Pissing Match.
Oh my gosh, I love it.
Of course they are.
When it comes to local bands, I prefer Meat Raffle.
Meat Raffle.
Does that help?
Oh wait, somebody's saying there was no echo there, so it could just be on Maddie, it could be on your settings, kiddo.
Okay.
Ooh, we have a first time chat from a viewer. Duffy's. Who are you, Duffy's? Give me a shout out. Because you're chatting. I like
Maddie
chatting.
says better.
Okay. Yay!
Woohoo!
Tacos. I don't know why I said that. I do it.
Tacos.
Just want
Tacos.
to
Tacos
warn
are
the
delicious.
people out there that I probably won't be doing too much of Belfour's voice today. I did get sick from a cold because, children in school.
And all it is a cold.
Yes,
know.
all it is a cold.
Because
Sorry.
children. Now that the children have returned to school, all the germs be spreading.
Germs.
I apologize. I will be right back. I need to take a quick bio break.
Do. Any more questions for the Kenku?
So, you wanted to make Mr. Witch and Mr. Lat look bad, is that right?
Yes.
But you're endangering innocent fairgoers to do so.
Am I?
Well, that's how it looks to me, anyway. And I'm sure you can see why I might have a problem with that.
Bad things happening at the carnival for a while.
This bird talk funny.
So do you, bud. So do you.
I don't know about everybody else, but I think we should look into this more. I mean, why would someone want to lie to us?
There are many reasons people lie to groups like us. One is to protect their own hide.
I mean, I'm a goblin. I'm used to people lying to me.
That's
A lot
fair.
of people just don't trust goblins.
I don't know. In my perfect world, everyone should just be truthful and loving and friendship to each other. Little ant chickens.
An ideal world, yes, but unfortunately, that's not the world we live in. Kenku, what's your name?
Kettle stream.
Sorry, repeat that for me.
Kettle steam.
Kettlestein? Well, all right. Mind if I call you Kettle?
Yes.
Okay, Kettle Steam it is. Listen, we don't want people getting hurt unnecessarily, or at least I don't. But what you've said about Mr. Witch and Mr. Light does intrigue me. So if the rest of my group agrees, I would like to help you find this information that you're looking for, but in less hazardous ways, mayhaps.
How?
Well, do you have an idea of where to start?
As you guys are talking, you are approached by me turning pages. That's what you're approached by. No.
So the weirdest footsteps I ever done heard.
ba-da-ba-da-da-da-da-da. I literally, okay. You are approached by a bugbear wearing dungarees, fairy wings, and a helmet made from a jack-o'-lantern. Follow me. Follow me. He growls. Management wants to see you.
Who's he talking to?
You all.
A group of us?
Yes. He waves his hand. Come on.
Well, I don't
And
see
as he
any
waves
reason to
his
refuse.
hand, there is an opening in the wall of thorns that surrounds the staff wagons as you guys approach.
Relic's gonna go over to the wall of thorns and look at it in confusion.
Nothing to worry about, metal bad.
Oh, they're just curious. Don't mind them none. Uh, any heads up that you can give us on why management might want to be talking to us?
As he leads you towards the circle of wagons, leaning against a particularly ostentatious wagon, is an aging clown with a painted grin. He puffs on a bubble pipe and glares as you at you as the bugbear, ignoring the clown, opens the wagon's door and ushers you inside.
All right.
Coming in? Going
Yeah.
in?
Yeah, go inside.
Relic will
Yeah.
follow.
Yeah.
Yep. Balfour's going in too.
Okay. I am confused at the conversation.
How are you confused?
No, I'm just like I just glanced over at the chat. I'm like, huh?
Cold is better than lice.
Yes. What is? Anyway,
Never want to
I'm
deal
gonna
with
wait
that
for
again.
Clockwalker to come back. As you guys are ushered in, yeah, I kind of gotta wait for we kind of need a newt.
A
Um,
newt.
Newt.
I'll go better.
Thank you.
Yes, Commander.
So while we're waiting for Newt, I'm gonna actually give a shout out for the music played during the stream and during the breaks is done by the seventh. My gosh, I can never remember their name. I am so sorry to this person for never remembering what their channel is. The Seventh Midnight. Check them out on YouTube. They also have a Patreon, so check them out. They actually have quite a few good mixes for background music for different themes. And of course, I'd like to give a shout out to our wonderful Witch Punk and her channel. What days do you stream?
Most of them.
Okay.
Generally, if I'm not streaming on a day, it's because something unexpected came up.
So things.
Wait a second. We lost an entire person.
Oh, I'm in like they're having a chat thing, and I don't know. Okay, there's a different. Oh my gosh, I'm having people are answering on 2 different chat lines. What else? I have. I mean, I do have other socials, but I don't remember their names because they're new. I think it's Nerdtastic Nomad all around. Or Anna's Angelicus. They'll get posted at some point. If y'all are interested. Oh, okay. That answers that question. Okay. Where did everybody go? It's too early to take a break.
I'm still here, don't worry.
Oh, you're just not on screen.
Yes. I received dinner and I didn't want to be eating on camera.
Oh, that's fair. That is what is for dinner.
Me too.
Ribs.
What's in Mommy
Ooh.
made ribs.
Yes.
I'm
Very
jealous.
good ribs.
I'm jealous.
They're amazing, actually.
I don't know what else to take because it's like we're just sitting here dead space. Somebody say something while we're waiting.
Something while we're
Why do
waiting.
we have to talk?
I don't know why we have to talk. You don't want to
I
talk
can
all
read out a
night?
copy pasta.
Oh my gosh.
Today on How They Do It, plumbuses. Everyone has a plumbus in their home. First, they take the dinglebop and they smooth it out with a bunch of schleem. The schleem is then repurposed for later batches. They take the dinglebop and they push it through the grumbo, where the fleeb is rubbed against it. It's important that the fleeb is rubbed because the fleeb has all the fleeb juice. Then, a shlami shows up and he rubs it and spits on it. They cut the fleeb. There are several hizzards in the way. The blamps rub against the chumbles and the plubis and grumbo are shaved away. That leaves you with a regular old plumbus.
Oh,
Very
I
okay.
don't
informative,
like
thank
this
you.
reading.
I have like 3 of these just on my quick launch.
Oh,
one thing is that hopefully by the beginning of the year, we can get the Nerdtastic Novelties
store
shop
started.
store.
Yeah.
Alright. As long as Newt's still away, I'm gonna go grab some water, I guess.
We're back.
Of course, that's in the moment. Your
Uh-huh.
Raz.
Sorry. I had to change
Right.
shirts. The other shirt was itching.
I have a furry kitty. Furry kitty who wanted attention. Say hi to the peanut.
I had one. They clawed up my leg just a few minutes ago.
Mm.
I have one over there where you can't see behind the background. Asleep on my blanket.
This is a peanut. She likes to be held like a, small child
Some cats do.
until she doesn't because she's a cat.
Exactly.
Cat kisses. Mwah. So time for kitty break. See kitties.
You s-
I also want to apologize. I was having a little bit of an anxiety moment. I'm sorry.
Eh. It happens.
It does.
Yay. I think people are just starting to watch for the cat. Forget the
We
game.
could turn this stream into a musical. Forget
We
the
could
D&D.
totally.
But like without using copyright music.
Yes.
Horrible singing.
That's gonna be the next 30 minutes of the
Horrible
stream.
singing.
Hopefully next week I'll be able to sing a ballad for Newt that I'm writing. Not the music, but it's
The word.
a folk, so it comes under parody.
And what?
Filks fall under the guidelines of parody, so it helps deal with some of the copyright issues.
It's a transformational work, so you get around copyright law.
Mm-hmm.
Does
I like how
anyone
on
live action movie.
Does anyone know by Maddie Rose? Oh, you mean the live action movie?
Musical.
Of what?
Our
Who
stream.
knows?
Oh, okay.
We're losing people. Why are we losing people?
my phone dropped and the whole computer just turned black.
Are you ready to get down? She is not. She is going to make this difficult.
Mommy, I love you. You are doing something that doesn't involve me. I must prove you love me more than this other thing you are doing.
Yes.
Say hi to all the people. Say hi, I'm a peanut.
Hey, all you people. Hey, all you people. Hey, all you people. Won't you listen to me?
Oh, I think she's ready now. Or she's just going to adjust. Are you good? Just adjusting. You're going to make this very difficult.
Hi, Peanut.
Hi, Peanut. How you doing?
Peanut can't really hear you.
I figured. Coming through the headphones.
Mm-hmm. Say hi, Peanut.
The goblin returns.
The goblin returns. Yay.
Sorry about that.
Yay.
Lost
That's
one just for
okay.
another one to come back.
It turned into the Peanut Show for a little while. Okay. There. I gotta put you down, girl. Okay.
Woohoo! Yay!
I'm getting too much of her hair up my nose.
My food.
I love my kitty. I love both of my kitties, but I'm still allergic to them. So.
Cat allergy mood.
Talk about a peanut gallery. Thanks, Siobhan.
Talk about eye candy.
You out there in the peanut gallery.
Peanut gallery. Is that what we're calling our
I
audience?
think I gotta start up on Instagram just for peanut then. So it will be a peanut gallery.
Is our
It's an
audience called the
idea.
Peanut Gallery?
Probably.
We're doing Witchlight.
Newt, you guys were led back by a giant bugbear.
Okay.
Was wearing dungarees, fairy wings, and a helmet made from a jack-o'-lantern. You were led to the staff wagons,
Oh, I still have my pumpkin, by the way.
of course.
Quick
Of course you
question.
do.
How realistic do the fairy wings look?
Not very. I mean, they're literally
So cheap.
They're
like
quite clearly
20.
costume pieces.
I mean, it's really hard to tell because the picture of this individual it doesn't look like they're wearing fairy wings at all.
So DM discretion then.
Yeah, I'm gonna say they look like, homemade.
Something you get from Spirit.
Like really bad paper mache, like when you were like 5 and you was
Oh.
just trying to.
Oh God.
Like, look, mommy, what I made is you got the glue all over the place and ripped up all the papers, and you're like, yay.
I did something. No.
You
I'm
would
so
know,
proud of you.
this is Burley the bugbear. And as you were walking back, you walked past an aging clown with a painted grin, and as he puffs on a bubble pipe, he was glaring at you guys and give me. You know what? With your background, this is Thacko. He's another one of the hands that you work with.
That
Oh,
hit armor class 0? Thought we left that behind in 2nd edition.
What?
They're the way they
Welcome,
did
Doctor 6.
the way they did AC in back in 2nd edition was to hit an armor class of 0, which was abbreviated as THAC 0. So Thaco.
Yeah, apparently, yes.
I
Yes, that
will
is Thacko.
detour and go. What's wrong, Sarko?
Oh, you're gonna make you guys ignore him, but you're not ignoring him. Okay.
Maybe he ignores Newt.
Did I do something to piss you off?
Give me a minute.
Okay.
No. I'll do it now. Oh, fuck. Yeah.
No. But you should probably mind your own business. How many of the little roaches are out there today?
Roaches?
Damn kids.
Oh.
Ugh. Just go. You're too happy. Bye.
I'm better at pretending than you are, and I walk off.
Oh.
Thacko blows his bubble pipe at you. and raises an inappropriate appendage.
Just the thumb.
Yeah, he gives you a middle thumb up.
All his hands just all thumbs.
Yes, he's no, not really.
He's one of the thumb people.
Um, although when you look closer at him, his grin looks, it's not natural.
It's not painted on.
Oh, it's painted on. It kind of looks like the Joker. Like the Joker grin where it's,
Okay, that's creepy.
yeah. Um, you are ushered inside the tent by Burley. A flamboyant elf grins from ear to ear as he welcomes you into the wagon with a theatrical bow. Please, please, please come in. It's a delight to meet you all. I am Mr. Light, and this is my associate, Mr. Witch. He gestures to a stocky elf lounging on a bunk. Mr. Witch nods to you and doffs opposite. So he's just very flamboyant.
Give equal flamboyant bow back. I
Well, our goal is to keep the carnival in a good mood. And my cane here, he gestures to his scepter. Well,
it's a
as
Flanagan
you know, if
style.
stuff arises and the mood changes in our lovely little carnival here. Thank you for helping with that incident with the dragonflies. Yes, yes. Welcome. Thank you. You are welcome. Um, what brought you here? What brought you to our lovely little
A rather
expose?
persistent fairy. I give Newt a look.
That Newt does that. I've been working here for years,
Oh, yes, yes, you have.
and I happened when I was out about the town, I heard one of them mention they had never been to a carnival.
Well, I'm glad our carnival is your first. Who was it? He's just looking at all of you.
That was me.
Well, welcome to our lovely establishment.
And nice to meet you too. You seem like nice folks.
Thank you. What? But do you have any other motivations?
Uh,
What,
I mean,
chickens?
I mean, yeah, I wasn't originally planning to come here in the first place. I was only in this town to track down the people who killed my family.
I see, I see.
Right place, right time, I guess.
A little goblin girl. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Where was your family located?
All the way back in Waterdeep.
Yes, it's been a long time since we've been to Waterdeep. Yes, yes. That was a good time. Well, I hope you continue to have a wonderful time. I just we wanted to express our gratitude.
Mm.
There was a message sent to the Facebook group real quick.
All of a sudden, we know about them.
Yes. Yours is obvious.
Shoot,
I think you've been looking for yours for a while.
I forget what I lost.
I did too.
Oh, I know what you lost. Well, you didn't realize you lost it.
Newt is looking at himself. Ugh.
I remember you, Newt. When you first came, you were quite the stylish lad.
What happened?
Oh, I remember now.
Ugh. My mother would have my hide if she saw me dressed like this.
I see, I see. And I remember going to Waterdeep. I remember you as a young one. The little girl. You making me 10 pages.
Bouncer sex. The reason I asked is my mother's maiden name was Flanagan, so I was like, I didn't know about the actor, so I was sort of like, what?
Um, you were quite the quiet. You were quite the quiet young goblin girl. Always kept things close to your chest. Doesn't seem you do that much anymore.
When one's on a mission, it's important to keep straight to the point.
Yes, I can see that. And of course, well, it's hard to tell what you lost. You seem a little, I don't know. And you, young man. I'm distracted. You I think you were a little bit taller last time you went through.
Sorry,
No,
I
no, no,
missed
that
some
wasn't
of
you.
what happened.
That wasn't you. Are you still doing artwork?
Why, yes. I've still drawing my chickens.
Well, you drew some beautiful chickens. No, I remember, young man, you had a bear. It was a stuffed owl bear, yes? Do you know what happened to it? Cole.
Oh, you said young man,
Pointing
and
to
I got
you.
confused.
There's multiple young men and one
Well,
young lady and one nun. There's yeah. Didn't you have a bear? Or was it an owl bear?
now a bear. I think I do remember losing that.
Eh,
Ugh.
things happen.
Newt is looking at his clothes, still very upset.
Would you like to see my newest drawing of my chicken?
I would love to, young lad. Well, he pulls out. It's definitely changed. He pulls out like this immaculate drawing of a chicken. Like it's got like the shading in the perfect places and everything, and it has like your little artist symbol.
What do you mean by changed? I mean, something
Well,
does look different, but I don't know, can't place my finger on it.
it seems like you've all lost something. Unfortunately, it is not our responsibility. There are forces at work, on the other side that are entirely beyond our control. You know, the wheel of time turns.
You're saying that this
Ever
was
on.
not a natural loss.
The wheel of time turns ever on. What's lost is lost. What's gone is gone.
What's lost can be found and regained if you know it's lost.
You. Interesting. Do you have more questions?
I
This voice, Mr. Witch's voice, sounds exactly like the one that the Kenku imitated.
mm. You seem to have a long memory. Tell me, do you remember someone named Etheria?
Can't say I did.
Hmm.
No, no. But not
You're here
originally from around these parts.
You called us here because of what the Kenku said, didn't you?
Well, in truth, we're not the carnival's original owners. That went really Australian.
Do you know who the original owners were?
Well, we just overtook their management through an honest pact with the owner of another carnival.
Oh. You'd adjust the pumpkin.
And that Kenku, she's a disgruntled guest, always making trouble for well, always
You know,
making trouble.
the fact that you knew something was missing for each of us and what it was makes me wonder.
So I
Maybe
said, what's lost is lost, what's gone is gone.
sometimes the answer to balancing out one pact is another pact. Sometimes it takes outside aid to remove oneself from an untenable situation.
It can happen.
Things
I think our
lost or
meeting ends
misplaced
here.
can be made anew.
I think our meeting has ended. Let me send you out with a gift. He actually, the balloon animals, he actually makes a balloon animal for each of you.
Okay?
And Mr. Light does. Mr. Witch just kind of gestures Burly forward. It's time for them to go.
Relic is gonna excitedly take the balloon animal.
Oh no, these were crafted by Thaco. Thaco is a clown of few words, but many talents. Enjoy your day.
I'm curious, is there any significance to what the balloon animals are for each of us?
Specify no. Not that it says. No. Basically, it's a balloon animal. It's magically floats in the air and it's tied to a ribbon. Even Relic gets one.
Dude.
Curiosity demands Newt, once they're out in the open air, he tests to see if he can fly above the balloon.
Yeah. Magically floats.
Does it stay a certain relative height to him?
Yeah.
Or does okay.
As you exit, you are let out of the wagon by Burly. After you get outside, Burly pulls you all aside. He removes his jack-o'-lantern helmet, revealing a worried expression. Bad things have happening at Carnival for a while. People and things have gone missing. My bosses know more than they're telling, but their hands are tied somehow. You're the first people who I've met who might be able to set things right. Witch and Light are good guys, but you'll need leverage to make them spill the beans. A lot of things. I noticed Mr. Witch carries a watch. It might make them talk.
What if we steal the watch?
I mean, find out what's going on, right? The best time to get to something is during the big top extravaganza. It's the only time that they're separate. I mean, I don't condone theft, but
No, of course not.
sometimes there's
Steal
things that are more important.
You wouldn't be stealing it, just borrowing it a bit.
You know the watch I'm talking about, Newt, right?
Yes,
You've seen it.
I've seen it.
Well,
Thing is, if we do this, I don't think I'm going to have a job anymore.
I probably won't either. But I see no harm to come to them. And they might be flawed, but without them, the carnival will fall apart.
Indeed. Well, I'm older than I was when I came here. I can find my own way now, I guess. And I owe them for providing a home for me for so long.
I mean, they both have things that are attached to the carnival. You know, there's Mr. Witch's watch, Mr. Light's vein, the weather vane. But I think the watch is easier to nap.
Yeah, probably just a little bit.
I'm telling you, Newt, Derlegrand, Candlefoot, and Palasha might help you. They're good eggs. But yeah, Echo's untrustworthy. You know that.
I figured that out, yes. Who might help me? I didn't. Morgan didn't hear.
Durlagon, Candlefoot, and Palasha. Durlagon is Diragraun. Candlefoot, exactly how it sounds. Candle and then foot.
Mm-hmm.
And then Palasha, I don't know. Plasha. I think it's. But you have to time things right. Let's see. He looks at he kind of has a his own pocket watch, but you can tell it's like an old something dusty, dirty, half broken. Um, Casey, give me
Yes.
an investigation check.
Investigation check. Fuck, I don't even have my dice. Oh no. Things are falling.
Falling.
D20. Bonus on that.
Oh my gosh, Sarah's Tinkerbell is wanting to be heard now.
20.
But she's like staying behind the curtain.
We're actually a little worried at my house. There was a cat fight downstairs cellar this morning, and we haven't seen the one cat since. Halo, we're worried about her.
Which
But
kitty?
Halo is missing.
Oh jeez.
Me and
She
Smokey
could have
got
went to she could have went to Tinkerbell's hiding spot.
It's possible.
Um I need calendar. Oh shoot. You have about an hour before the big top extravaganza.
Find somewhere private where we can make a plan.
Oh, and back to where I was, Casey. His pocket watch is fixable. It just needs, like, maybe a new like gear. There's a couple teeth missing.
Hey, you want me to fix that for you?
You can do that.
Who shakes of a rat's tail? I can.
How much?
Don't worry about it.
Okay. Well, you're helping me out twice. If I can help you out later, let me know. He hands you his watch. Yeah, it's honestly, it's barely working. But
She's gonna
it
fiddle at it
works.
with the tinker's tools. Just
Okay, give me a roll for your tinker's tools.
let's see. Which skill do you want to base that on?
Oh, goodness gracious. I need to look at skills. Give me a second.
I mean, the two that make sense to me are dexterity and intelligence.
I'm gonna say dexterity just because this is kind of.
Yeah. All right. So dexterity, proficient. Ooh. 23.
Yeah, you replace the gear and it actually works better. I mean, like, it still looks, I mean, it goes along with your motif of trash,
Yeah.
because the aesthetic is very, very you still, but you get it working like it works. Wow. Thank you.
No problem.
So I said you got about an hour until the big top extravaganza.
All right, we should probably go talk to those three that you mentioned being willing to help us.
There's another thing that we need to figure out in our plan making.
What's that?
I can cast invisibility.
Well, that's not something to figure out more as a additional piece of information we have when it comes to determining our plan.
Yes.
Let's see.
So
So
let's
you want
talk
to
to
go
those.
to.
What do I know about each of these people?
Give me a history roll. Oh, goodness gracious. Do I have things? Should have things.
And on the die, let me check what my history is.
Okay.
History is +4, so 19.
Okay. Well, Candlefoot is a mime.
Mine?
Yep. And he avoids the Hall of Illusions. But he is and he is very attentive to Palatia. Durlagron is a displacer beast. You actually know him from. Oh, wait. I'm gonna get back to that one. Sorry. Palacia is a mermaid. She has long fins. Even she's kind of sits in like kind of a bubble. She's kind of like the distant. She sculpts water with her voice, creating astounding displays of aquatic magic. She's so beautiful. But you she doesn't seem to trust a lot of people, but she's very comfortable around Candlefoot. Durlagron was raised by a family that was associated with your stepmother's with your stepmother. So honestly,
I've been avoiding him at all costs.
no, not necessarily. He enjoys being around. He enjoys the company of children and serves as a nanny. Or she. The displacement doesn't say he or she. Often you will find they're often in like the lost child area. Also has a kitten of their own named Star, who went missing a few weeks ago.
Oh gosh.
They're very motherly, or apparently. Apparently.
Okay. Okay.
That's what you know.
Okay. We don't have a lot of time. Um, do you think we should separate to talk to them or go as one?
I think we should stick together. Reduces the risk of an incident.
That is fair.
Yeah, if weird things are going on, I don't know if I want to be not with everybody.
Yeah.
Good luck. And he kind of
What?
I have work to do.
Yeah,
Bye,
you could
middleman.
take care of that.
I will say fairly in a louder voice than we have been using. I'm glad we could fix your watch for you. Well, Casey, I'm glad KC could fix your watch for you.
Fairies,
I
man.
just like to be helpful.
Fairies, man, they never know when to give credit where credit is due. And he kind of blunders off.
I may have no fashion sense.
Slipping his pumpkin helmet back on.
I may have no fashion sense, but at least my wings look better than that. He flutters his artistically.
Ooh, cold.
I'll help you make a better pair sometime.
Then he turns around. But I made them myself. Your mommy and daddy made those for you. And he kind of like
Ew.
He gives him a cheerful gesture, not an ill gesture, more of a like kind of.
Well,
So where are you going first?
yeah, no reason to tarry about. Newt, who would you prefer to hit up first? You know them best.
I feel like
I'm not gonna say you're best friends with them, but you do know a lot about them just from working with them for so long.
Naturally.
I could be wrong. I feel like Dear may be our best bet. They lost their kitten a few weeks ago.
You naughty Mittens. I mean, the Mittens lost the kitten this
I
week.
don't know what's happened. I've been concerned and keeping an eye out. But if it's related to what's going on, they would have every motivation in the world to help us.
It's a good point. Lead the way.
Okay.
I don't. Kind of mutters under his breath. I really wish it wasn't that way. He looks a little anxious.
Um. Sorry. Trying to catch up.
What about mustard?
You know.
Do you want to pause for a minute? It is 7:45.
Yeah, we got started a little late, so.
True.
Okay.
Okay. So you go to like the missing children area. The area is called the lost property area. Outside the lost property wagon is a large feline creature with midnight blue fur. It has a pair of tentacles extending from its shoulders and wears a fake butterfly wings. Hanging from its collar is a small wooden keg. The creature rough houses with two young boys. One boy squeals, "Again, Darla, again!" while the other hangs on to the creature's neck.
Excuse me. I'll flutter over and land near them.
Uh, um, Darla notices you and kind of carefully and gently deposits the two boys um, down while they're at like a table while their mother is gets food for them.
I'll give one of them my
What
balloon.
languages does everybody speak?
What did you say?
Newt, what languages do you speak?
I'm getting there.
Yeah.
Common, Minotaur, and Sylvan.
Okay. Casey?
Common, giant, and goblin.
Cole?
Common, Dwarvish, Giant, and Primordial.
Belfour,
Give me one.
what languages do you
find it.
speak?
Give me a second finding it.
Or I can find it for you. Bum bum bum.
Bum bum bum.
I found sour gummy worms.
Ooh.
What languages do you speak?
Obviously, Common, Druidic, Dwarvish, Elvish, and Sylvan.
Okay, and Relic.
Oh, shit.
Relic.
Yes.
What
Looking.
languages? What languages?
Common, Elvish, Giant, and Primordial.
Okay. Who's gonna do the talking?
Looks at Newt.
Okay.
Definitely looks at
Yes,
me.
I have to. Do I know what language Drilla speaks?
You know about the Elvish family, so you know they speak Elvish and they're Fae, so they probably speak Sylvan. So either one of those languages.
I'll wait till the children are occupied. I'll give them my balloon to share.
Okay. They So actually, the only one, if you choose out, the only one who wouldn't understand anything being said would be Casey. Depending on choices of what language you're choosing.
I'm not sure why I ended up with giant.
Eh,
I'll speak Sylvan because
native
I don't
tongue.
speak Elvish.
I thought you said you spoke Elvish.
Minotaur.
Oh, okay.
Is
Yeah,
an
so you're
interesting
gonna speak
choice.
Sylvan. So for those who speak Sylvan, please raise your hand real quick. So 2 of you. So the only 2 people who are gonna understand this conversation are Balfour and Newt. Out of you all.
I could have swore I had it, but for some reason I have giant instead.
That's weird.
And is Blake still tagging along?
Blake is waiting for you, trying to Blake had a bit too much of that candy apple.
Well,
Oh, wait. Yeah.
it goes over. Hi.
As you hello.
Is that in Sylvan?
Yes.
Hi.
Hello.
Have you heard
There's
anything?
a slight cat purr kind of coming from her. That type,
Have you heard anything about Star?
Roll an insight. All of you roll insight. Relic.
Yes, natural 20.
Yeah, I don't know shit.
Yeah.
Eh, I got a
Don't
1.
know shit about squat.
Insight. My insight is +5, so that is a 25.
Oh my.
Yeah, my total is
Holy
3.
cow.
That's quite the insight you got there. Let me go ahead and roll this with the +3. 18 for Cole.
Okay, Balfour.
21 for Balfour.
Okay, well, besides Casey, everyone can see she is clearly upset. You know what she asked? Oh, she asked about Star. So, you can clearly see that made her upset and really sad.
I offer I extend a hand, like, can I pet you in comfort, kind of? I'm sorry.
No.
Apparently there's been some things going missing.
Some things go missing and never come back from the card. Well,
Attention.
Uh, I would. We think. I don't know. I don't know that it is the case, but Mr. Witch and Mr. Light know more than they're saying about the things going missing.
she tries to go. She looks at you for a second, ponders her thoughts, but just as she's about to answer, the older of the two boys picks up a mirrored ball from the lost property wagon, and in a rare moment, and you can see that that they were upset enough, and there's like this bit of anger, snatches the ball away from him.
Yeah.
With like a snarl, like, and a flick of the tentacle, causing the little boy to like dash away in fright.
I will. Well, realize she doesn't know. I'll look at their mother. It was her kittens.
Can you? I didn't mean to do that. I, I can't leave Alwyn alone. Can you please go after his brother Vero?
Of course, I fly after him.
Give me a. Are you going by yourselves, or is anybody else going after? Wait, what's everybody's passive perception? Does anybody have a passive perception? Oh no, this is an active check.
Perception.
What's everybody's passive perception?
Okay.
15.
12.
16.
14.
What was yours, Relic?
16.
16. Relic, Balfour, and Cole kind of saw him heading towards some of the candy stalls in that area, that direction. But you can give me an active perception check. Newt.
17 on the die, so 21.
Yep, you find him. He's like right next. He's like in a nearby candy stall. Like he's inside it, like he's hiding underneath the.
I'll get down and
Whoever
call.
saw it, yeah.
Darla sent me to apologize.
Why'd she do that? All I wanted to do was play.
That was her kittens. And he's missing.
Um,
So it
is she
hurt.
sad?
What?
Is Durla sad?
Yes, he's very sad. So if you see a little kitten that looks like her, you need to tell your mommy right away and have her tell one of us, okay?
Okay, I should go back.
Yeah.
Halloween. I shouldn't leave Halloween. Mom will be mad.
She's staying. She stayed. And she's not mad at you. She was just very sad and very scared that it might get that the ball might get broken. It's all she has left of her kitten right now. Imagine how you would feel if your brother got lost.
I'd be really sad if I couldn't find him anymore. I should go back.
Okay. Can I carry you? We can take a nice flight.
You're a little small. He's a little bit taller than you.
Point.
I can walk.
Okay. I walk, you can dance.
Okay.
Newt comes up with a funny, kind of silly walk for him that's like a dance. Like plays music for him.
Yeah. And he follows, like mimicking as they go
Yeah.
by.
Yeah. He's got the lyre.
Thank you. Thank you, Newt.
He's sorry.
I'm sorry, Darla. And he gives Darla a big hug around her neck.
Newt is curious though. He's looking at the wagon. What else?
Okay.
What else is in there?
Oh gosh.
If it's not something you're prepared to answer, we don't have to answer it right now.
There's a bunch of different things.
He's looking for anything that looks familiar to him.
Nothing looks familiar to him.
Okay. Or anything that looks like a watch.
Nothing looks like a watch.
Okay. See, he was thinking maybe a bait and switch would be the best way to snatch the watch. There was
In that case, I'm pretty sure KC could just whip up a facsimile.
I mean, is that really necessary? Because the whole point of that would be to prevent him from knowing the watch has gone missing. However, we want to use the watch to haggle information out of him, don't we?
we want to get the watch far enough away that we can hide it where he can't find it, so that he can't just kill us to get it back.
I'll be amusing to watch him try.
You really have no idea how powerful they are, do you?
I have no idea how powerful I am.
Point.
But I suppose your plan does have merit. Alright. So, can you whip up something like that in the time we have left? Like, next, 45 minutes or so?
Facsimile? Yes.
Yeah. Alright.
It doesn't have to be exact, it just has to pass very casual inspection. We need just long enough to get away.
Yep, I got it.
Um,
Okay, so what are you gonna do while Casey tries to do that? Because that'll be 45 minutes before the big show.
I'm gonna look at Darla, we need to. We're going to try and get Mr. Witch's watch. We're not going to keep it, but we're going to use it to leverage to find out what he knows about what's going missing. What we can do to get those things back.
Have you well, if they're gonna be down in the ring, wouldn't you have to be down in the ring? It's not like you're gonna be able. Blake kind of joined you back. Hi, Balfour. sorry. What you talk? I overheard you talking about trying to get a watch, and I kind of Wouldn't it help if you were in the ring?
How would we?
I mean, it's going to be hard to get. I mean, you work here.
Not in the ring, though. I'm not that level of performer yet. I mean,
Might
I
be your
think
chance. I might be your chance to prove it. I mean, what's more spectacular? You got some really, really, really talented chickens there, Belfour. Um, you got Mr. Cole here and his middleman. You got a very talented KC and Trash Force and some probably really neat things to do. And well, you're natural. Maybe you can prove your gumption. Get what you need.
Quick reminder: Cole uses they/them pronouns.
Sorry.
It's okay.
Sorry. That was DM's error. It
It's
could have
all
been
right.
Blake's error. I'm
Just a
sorry.
reminder.
Um, sorry, Cole. I'm trying to figure. Things get confusing sometimes.
It's okay. Just you keep it in mind.
I'll do my best to remember.
So you're suggesting that the lot of us form an act of some kind?
Yeah.
What about maybe like a couple acts, like pair off? That way you can, use more time to,
Or distraction.
yeah, distraction too, just in case.
Well, I mean, you and me, we can do a chicken act.
Well, of course.
I think I better start work. Finish. I better finish my ballad of the that I'm working on for the red cap about the red cap battle to introduce us all.
A red cap. Oh, that's why you wear that hat. Oh, that is kind of gross. He kind of looks at Relic's hat like, oh, hold on.
Pay that no mind.
Where are you going?
Doesn't Relic wear the red cap
Oh,
under the top hat?
Yes.
Yes.
it's El Pucho.
El Pucho.
Tiny
What?
dog.
Us.
El Puchorino.
Spartacus
Yeah.
Minimus.
Yes. Spartacus Minimus. My kobold monk. Way of the Drunken Master.
Also, why don't Cole and Relic form a team, since they've been super buddy buddy for a long time too? And they could do something. I mean,
I
We could
mean, choice is
spar.
yours.
Here's a question: who is going to make the attempt to snatch the watch?
I mean, you brought up that you can go invisible, like.
But I am not sneaky.
But but if you can go invisible,
Or
You
that
delicate
are
that
of
kind of
inherently
touch.
can be
sneaky.
that doesn't that help you be sneaky?
Yes, but I could also make. I think I can also make someone else invisible.
Probably. Hey Casey, not to like profile or anything, but how are you at sneaking?
Uh, decent, but not proficient.
Hmm. At about the same. You're probably a little better than me. I think you're a bit more dexterous.
Oh, wait a minute.
Wait a
What
minute.
the? Okay, I am good at the sneaky. Well, maybe not the sneaky, but the snatchy.
I'm also decent at the snatchy, but I mean, if you're good at the snatchy and you have the invisibility, we might as well just like leave it to you.
I'm not good at snatching necessarily, but I'm good at he does a trick with a gold piece where it rolls between his fingers and then disappears. And then
Yeah, a little bit of sleight of hand. I know a thing or two about that as well, but yeah, I
Yeah.
don't see any reason why to not to leave it to you.
okay, so I introduce us, then go invisible.
That sounds like a plan.
But first we have to arrange to perform.
Yes.
Do you know who we need to talk about this? And I think I bet we better need costumes if we're gonna land perform for this, show we're putting on.
I would say I would help, but apparently I lost my fashion sense a while ago.
So opposite of you? Okay.
Excuse me, I'm not that bad.
Sorry.
And fashion is a fine balance anyway. The opposite of
I mean, it's all
horrible
depends on
fashion.
what you're going for, too, right?
That is true. Uh, why don't I go arrange for us to put on a performance? See if I can arrange it, and then we'll go from there. Do I know who I would need to go to arrange?
Yeah. Honestly, you need to talk to Mr. Witch and Mr. Light.
I'll go back to there and knock.
Can I help you? It's Mr. Witch.
You know, I've been training to perform.
Yes.
My friends and I would like an opportunity to perform tonight.
The ones that were here with you.
Yes,
As a token of our appreciation, I think we could allow that. If you can. We'll allow this a chance to prove your medal.
of course,
But we have to get going.
of course. I'll go. We'll go put the final preparations in place. And he runs off, and now I'm gonna let the rest of you plan your acts while I go to the bathroom.
Okay. So
Casey,
you
are
all
you
get to
gonna
know
be
that
performing or?
am I performing? We can do chickens together. We can have our chickens together.
Sorry, I was talking to KC. Of course, we're gonna do our chickens together. I was asking if KC was performing. Sorry.
Yeah, can you see you performing?
Let's see. I could possibly. I'm gonna need someone to throw things.
Well, and here I was gonna suggest we just put an apple on top of Relic's head and then have you shoot that off.
That's not as impressive as what I have in mind.
I suppose.
Are you using your boomstick?
Yes.
What about Trash Force? Can't Trash Force throw things?
Oh yeah, you could just have Trash Force launch them.
Just wondering. I'm not sure all
Crash
of you
Force
are.
doesn't have hands.
You didn't build a propulsion system of some variety into it?
It moves on it moves on casters with
I mean, like it being able to propel other things.
Not really, no.
Question: Could maybe would Relic be strong enough to throw throw them and then maybe do a bunch of different stuff to kind of I don't know a lot of different I don't know.
I strong.
Yeah, Relic's a good, strong lad.
I just need someone to throw some clay plates in the air.
Russ gonna wave his hand around like, I can do it.
Sounded good to me.
All right.
And she'll get back to tinkering.
Okay. So for your tinkering, I want you to give me your tinker's tools with an intelligence this time.
Ready?
Yep.
Oh hell yeah! That's a natural 20 for 26.
Oh yeah. You make a honestly, this is one of the best pieces of work for with what you had outside of Trash Force, of course, and your boomstick.
Probably the least trashy looking thing that she's ever made.
Yes.
A feat which she'll likely not be able to repeat again.
Anybody else doing anything else before we head to the big top?
I mean, weren't there those other people that we were supposed to talk to?
Yeah, you could go talk to the mime and the mermaid.
Well, I guess we wouldn't be doing much talking with the mime.
I mean, you could totally make me, this could become charades. And I'm okay with this.
I think we should talk to that mom feller first.
So you go look for Candlefoot. Candlefoot, Candlefoot, Candlefoot. Where are you, Candlefoot? What does Candlefoot know? That is the question. Ah, here we go. As you're going to find Candlefoot, you actually find him. He works outside the Hall of Illusions. Um, Gotta get all my gestures in camera here.
Hello, Mr. Candlefoot, was it? If I remember.
He gestures to his foot.
Hey, do you know?
When you see him, he is he's trying to, yeah, he's just taking the tickets.
We were actually wondering if we could talk to you a moment. So there's been things and people getting lost at this carnival here. Do you know what's going on? Do you know if Mr. Light and Mr. Witch are hiding anything? Oh, I'm sorry, I'm confused. Cole, have you gotten anything out of this?
Oh, do you want something to write down your answers? Hold on, let me just see what I got in my bag here. Oh yeah, I have an ink pen and a jar of ink. Apparently.
Okay. Whew. Yeah, I was running out of gestures. Sorry. I'm terrible at charades. As we've all just seen.
Okay, 3 words.
Got it.
First word. It's a movie.
Um,
It's a moving picture.
It's a physical manifestation of the eternal sadness within all our hearts.
I think you may be projecting a little bit there, Casey.
Probably.
Should we go into the House of Illusions?
Oh, do we have enough time?
Well, then I don't suppose I will.
I'm guessing, Candlefoot uh, don't like it either. If a suggestion not to.
Ah, I see. Well, now that you've asked, can we move on to a conversation where we We ask you if you know anything about what's happening or are willing to help us figure things out. Do you know who steals them? Yes. All right. Well, listen. We think that Mr. Witch and Mr. Light know more than they're currently letting on, and we were thinking that we might procure Mr. Witch's pocket light so that we could barter and exchange their information for the watch. Anything you can do to help us there? All right. Well, we were we were looking to stage a bit of a performance and have one of our company. You're in a box, pulling on a rope. You, I mean, would you want to perform with us? Is that what you're getting at, or you will need help? Yeah. Well, during the performance or during the infiltration? Both. Well, did you have an idea in mind?
Just kind of a swirl with his hands, and there is a kind of a light pop of like little, what seems not loud, but like little bursts of like small, like little firework pops, but they're just like small.
Like a sparkler.
Little firecrackers.
Okay, what it actually sounds like, it sounds like fireworks, but like the ones when when you're watching a video sound work, where it's not like, you know, the like the where it just does like the little pop, like the little confetti cannon type thing, you know, little,
Mm.
and it kind of does that. Yeah, kind of like that.
Is it the noise when you throw those little poppers on the ground and they pop?
Lighter, but there's like a little more pop, 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 pop,
Okay.
but like quieter.
You can do illusions. I mean, that makes sense. You're standing outside the house of illusion. So you want to help spice up our performance? Is that what I'm getting here? That's one thing.
That actually might work.
if needed. Perhaps. I mean, we really want something that'll draw attention, and some extra embellishment would definitely go a long way there.
After
Right.
your conversation over, he pulls out another little scroll. It's actually tied with a little ribbon, like a little red ribbon with like a little flower tucked into it. And on it there's a little thing that says please deliver to Felicia.
Felicia?
Mm-hmm.
Is that a name we've heard before?
It was one of the three people you had to talk to.
Oh, okay. That's the third person then.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Sure. Yeah, we'll take this right over.
It is getting really close to the big top time.
Mm.
So you go over to Felicia. Where mist gathers at the banks of the shimmering lake. Near its center, a mermaid lounges in a giant bowl, singing a glorious, haunting song that captivates the spectators on the lake shore. In response, the lake water um, coalesces into magical sculptures that whirl around her as she performs. Think about it like those like dancing water shows type thing.
Mm.
That's what I'm picturing.
Cool. All right. Is she currently like performing for an audience?
Well, she's like singing, and it's like the water spouting, and it kind of does also it's like there's also like little flashes of like light as she's doing it, but really she's moving the water.
Mm. Causing refractions and whatnot.
Yeah.
Uh, Pardon me, Miss Felicia. Don't mean to interrupt.
Yes.
I mean, first order of business, we were given this scroll from Canfoot to deliver to you.
She looks at it. Such a tragedy, him losing his voice.
Oh, so he actually is mute. Okay.
He had one of the most spectacular singing voices. He was the perfect baritone to my soprano. But
It,
now you're just an impossibility in an impossible universe.
him losing his voice, do you think that's connected to the stuff other people have lost at the carnival?
I'm unsure.
Well,
He doesn't tell me, although I sometimes do hear his voice.
you do.
Yes,
Where?
some bird.
Oh, like a little bird person that kind of looks like a raven?
Yes, you've seen it as well.
Well, I know of Kenku, yeah. They have a knack for repeating sounds that they've heard before. Well, You see, my friends and I, we are looking into the matter of the things that have been lost here, the things and the people. But you see, to do that, we need to get a
Well,
hold
his
of
voice is still here. It's just not with him. Those things that are lost do not return.
right. We're seeing if we can do anything about that. Um,
And how may I help you?
well, my friends and I, we need to get a hold of Mr. Witch's pocket watch. Uh, During the big top extravaganza, we're hoping to be putting on a bit of a performance to distract everyone while one of our number goes ahead and makes the lift, as it were.
Well, let me finish my show. I'll be
Sure.
here. I'll be done here shortly.
All right.
She goes back to singing in the mouth, and everyone give me a perception check.
16.
Belfort, perception check. Good sir. Thank you, Cole.
I got 18.
12.
30-20.
Newt,
Muted.
you're muted, dude.
I believe he got a 12.
You're muted.
Or no, no, Balfour got a 12.
Are you muted on purpose? Are you muted on purpose? Newt, Black Bucket.
Oh, sorry, I was trying to work on my song.
Oh, well,
They left.
you gotta come back. There you go.
Oh, sorry. I was trying to work on my song.
Yes, but we were having a conversation.
Oh. You need me to roll a
Apparently, no, I don't need you to roll because you weren't focused. So we're gonna say, and why is your video off?
because my Discord disconnected.
Oh, that's fair. Hey,
Or I wasn't typing or doing anything.
yeah, no, because you were focused on doing something else, so we're not gonna have you roll it. You hear hecklers throughout. What was everybody's rolls again? Who rolled?
I got 18.
16.
30-20.
Okay. Balfour doesn't see it, doesn't figure it out. You see a you see the Kenku changing what they look like. They're like casting, they're changing their appearance pretty rapidly and heckling.
Changing appearance?
Mm-hmm.
Through disguise magic, I believe.
Relic's gonna growl and then stomp his way over to the Tengu.
And as the last heckle comes, she Palacia stops her song, leaps out of her bowl and darts off, heading downriver. The mood of the carnival goes down by one.
the ones who are heckling, I, I'm gonna use my magical tinkering, uh, and I'm gonna take just like a screw out of my pocket, imbue it with a with the sound of an explosion, and throw it at them to make them
Okay.
disperse.
Okay. Yeah, the crowd disperses. There was only one heckler, you realized.
Yeah, it was just the Kenku.
And you notice a bunch of feathers running. Spoiled stinker.
Dang Kenku doing that thing again.
Are
Mm-hmm.
you gonna say hi?
Hi, buddy.
Um. If, but it is time for you to go to the big top.
Should it maybe also be time to consider taking a break?
And yes, it is time to take a break. That's what I was going to say.
Ah, great minds.
Always.
All right.
So we will take a break, and I hope a much needed break. We should be back in about 15 minutes. And I'm going to set a timer this time. So
Hopping us on the BRB.
see you soon.
There we go.
Hello.
Well, am I muted? No, who's muted? Hey, we back. Welcome back from our break.
So we back
We
in
actually
the
did a break that
mine.
was like pretty much on time. Yay! So you were heading to the big top. My last baby chicken here.
Baby chickens are
One of
tasty.
Henrietta's children.
Oof. Oh, Henrietta.
I have to. I have to share a line of this song from the chorus. No, this isn't the chorus. I'm sorry. We started down a path and we see the right cats come. Right cats come. If they had not upset, if they hadn't upset, I don't know. But it's. I've got the words. I've got to practice singing them. But it's, and if they had not upset the chickens, they really might have won. So I will have it. I will have it ready for singing next week.
Okay. Spectators file into the big top and fill the rows of seats. The lights dim. The hush falls over the crowd. A second later, a spotlight illuminates a lithe elven figure sitting in a silver hoop, suspended above the center ring by silk ropes. The elf wears a dazzling suit of diamond pane mirrors and a pair of butterfly wings. His scepter is topped with a spinning vane. Welcome, welcome one and all to this evening's extravaganza. I am Mr. Light. Prepare to be delighted.
Delighted.
As the delighted as the rings fill with different performers doing different, some juggling, some, and the um first act you see is a burly the bugbear, lifting different heavy, very heavy things, that feats of strength. Candlefoot plays silent games as with the audience member, and a fairy dragon with fairy dragons with bright streamers tied to their tails perform dazzling acts of synchronized flying as a troupe of acrobats. Clowns and fire breathers parade about. You are all. What are you guys doing during this? You are allowed to do this. So you are all. They gave. What are you gonna do?
Is this our time or?
Yes, this is the. Let me in the center ring. We have Newt. We have Newt. And
Okay.
we have.
I rolled for performance. That is a natural 20, which is a 28.
Okay.
Once they finish the introductions, I start my song.
Okay. Your song goes over spectacularly. Everybody is applauding and on their feet.
And when it finishes, I go like this and disappear. I'm casting invisibility.
Of course. And the next group, who's performing next?
Casey will go next.
Okay, describe what you do, Casey.
As soon as Newt disappears, Casey's gonna signal to Relic to throw 3 discs into the air. And do you want me to just roll performance for it, or do you want me to do something else?
I want Relic, roll strength.
Just pure strength.
How big are these discs?
Like dinner plates.
Oh, okay. You know what? Roll dexterity.
Pure dexterity.
Mm-hmm.
Not athletics?
No, just a straight dexterity.
Okay.
Things on. I can math. 22.
Ooh.
I didn't know
You
we can
throw
get
them
new
with flourish.
stances and shit like that. So now my pro staff is even cooler.
Okay.
You throw with a flourish into the air. Now you're going to shoot them.
Yes.
I want you to, this is going to be a double base roll. I need you to roll to hit the plates, which is probably going to be easy as all hell. And then I'm going to have you roll performance.
Well, that is 23 to hit the plates.
Well, one plate. That's the first plate.
Okay, roll for each plate and then roll performance.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's 23 for the first one. 21 for the second. And 20 for the third.
Okay, roll performance.
Performance 23.
That, like, your boomstick is amazing. Just like boom, 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 the plates shatter. Do you do anything else?
After hitting the third one, she's gonna twirl the gun in her hand, blow it, holster it.
Okay. Cole, what are you doing?
So Cole is essentially going to be performing a very fancy kata with their sword staff. So like spinning around in complicated patterns, and every so often throwing in a minor illusion to create like special effects as they do so.
Okay, this is going to be another layered. I want an acrobatics and a performance.
Acrobatics and performance, huh?
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna find a D20. There we go. All right, acrobatics is a 21. And performance is a non-natural 20.
Okay, goes by swimmingly. And Belfour, what are you and Blake gonna do with your chickens? Your mic is not.
First, we're gonna make do special jumps from like each of our shoulders and our heads to the other,
Okay.
and then what we're gonna do is we're gonna be juggling them and some eggs at the same time, pass them back and forth between each other.
Oh gosh, let me pull up. I gotta get something. Sorry. I gotta pull a thing up here. I forgot I gotta get Blake's sheet out. Stats out. Okay, juggling. Bad when I accidentally covered up my dice tray with stuff. Okay. Juggling, we're just gonna go. Balfour, roll a acrobatic. No, roll a just a straight dex roll.
$22.
So you are juggling. You juggle on your end just fine. Blake, well, drops a couple eggs.
Blake.
Is there anything
Accidentally,
Balfour
one
can
hits
say
his head, and one like lands and kind of goes down his face.
Is there anything
Oh,
Balfour
people
can
love
do
it.
to-
People are laughing.
Oh, okay.
He's gonna roll a performance just because. Yeah, that's dirty 20 for him. Oh,
So what I'm hearing
no,
from
it's a
all this
21.
is we need to drop the adventuring party and just become a circus. Got it.
I mean, all adventuring parties are at least 90% circus already.
True.
You're not wrong.
He hams it once he like 3 eggs hit his head. He kind of hams it up and like, that was supposed to happen, but yeah, he did not juggle that well. Newt, you are invisible.
Stealth to. I've been keeping my eyes on Mr. Wick.
Mr. Witch, yep.
Yep, I've been keeping my eyes on him. Do I know where he is right now?
He is near the center of the ring. I gotta look at something. Okay. Roll your stealth.
Stealth?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, yeah, roll a stealth first.
18 on the dice, so I gotta look at what my stealth is, I'm sorry. My stealth is 5, so that is a 23.
Okay, he does not sense you in any way.
Okay.
So now I need a dexterity, I need a sleight of hand check, which you can roll at advantage.
14 and natural. Yes.
Natural 20.
Yes, which is a 20.
Yeah.
I'm proficient in it, so 26.
How do you get it off him?
I have the fake one in one hand, and I kind of do it's on a chain, right?
Yeah.
I basically am going to very quickly slip it off the chain and the other one onto the chain. Like, or so that it's never.
Roll another sleight of hand to get the other watch on.
Okay.
This one
That
is not an advantage, even though it is
that was a
because
19 on the die.
okay, you managed to just get it on.
So
The
that would
one
be a
kind
20,
of reaches for,
25 total.
yeah.
And then I am skedaddling.
He doodles.
Yeah, you barely get away with that as he kind of grabs down, reaches, kind of glances.
Yeah.
And he looks around trying to figure out what happened.
Give me just a minute. I gotta look at what I can do. Not used to this character yet. Okay.
Or could have
I
one
mean,
of
you're
the
still
chickens-
invisible, so he
Yep.
didn't see you. He just
I'm going to sneak.
realized something happened.
I am going to sneak away. That is what I am going to do.
Gotta be a little sneaky beaky with this one.
Yeah.
Yeah. So roll stealth again.
That is 14 on the die. So 5 plus 14 is 19.
Okay, yeah, you sneak away just fine.
Okay.
He realizes it's gone, but he
Doesn't immediately
it
catch
doesn't
us.
it doesn't stop the show. He doesn't stop the show. The show must go on. And you see they are a little annoyed that Policia didn't show up, but they still, you guys filled her spot, her spot for the evening. It goes off wonderfully.
Did we have a plan for what we were going to do?
At the end, it's about the show lasts about an hour. Um, so you all get your bows. Newt Stardust, Bard Extraordinaire.
I've come visible. I bow.
The beautiful, the radiant. Casey and her assistant, Metal Man.
She tosses her gun up, flipping it, bows, and then catches it when she stands back up.
Does Relic do anything? Okay. And Cole.
Cole will flourish their sword staff and dip into a bow.
And the comedic duo juggling act. Belfour, Blake, well, Henrietta, and their handlers, Henrietta. Oh God, I forgot all the chickens' names.
Lux
Yeah, well,
McGee and Hamilhen.
Clux McGee, Hamilton,
Don't
and
forget me.
Butch Air.
I guess we toss the chickens up enough so they can land on our shoulders and our heads, and we I guess put our arms around me and Blake put our arms around each other's backs so they can like sit like right.
Blake just picks up Butcher and kind of just puts him in his arms like this and kind of scratches his head.
Okay.
As he like jumps out and like freaks out. Because roosters don't like to be held like that. As the show ends, the crowd disperses. And Mr. Witch and Mr. Light invite you all once again to join them for tea.
Did we have a plan where we were going to hide the watch while we were having the discussion?
Nope.
Okay, then I will have wrapped it in a silk. Put it in something. I would have gotten an iron box from KC if she has one.
See if she has one. Who's she?
KC.
Oh, you can ask Casey if she has one.
Do you one better? Wrap it up, put it in a box, in a bag, in my bag.
In the silk handkerchief. Silk blocks magic sometimes.
Mhm.
Okay. Works.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, you all. Yeah, the show lasted about an hour, and you all go back once again. Join them for Mr. Witch is a little anxious.
I'm going to wait for an opening before I say anything.
But they lead you back, but honestly, he's so anxious he just misses you right away.
Did you lose something?
It's none of your business. Go. Mr. Light, actually, you should get going now. We'll
Well, if you want it back, you probably want to talk to us.
no, you're going right there.
Do you want me not to?
No, you're going right there. Okay.
Yeah.
What do you mean? What do you mean?
Unlike you.
Sorry.
Go ahead.
I think you'll find what you have now is just, well, I guess you could call it a piece of trash. And when she says that, she hops on Trash Force.
What do you know about this?
Well, you see, that's an interesting question because we're also concerned with what you know about certain things. So perhaps we could tell you what we know if you told us what you know. You know?
What does this have to do with my valuables?
I think a watch is less valuable than a kitten.
I have no idea what happened to Star.
Or any of the other people and things that have gone missing? Tangible and intangible?
I am not at liberty to discuss those things.
Guess we're not at liberty to discuss what happened to your watch.
Then perhaps you should think about it.
So should you. Unless as he's walking out, he mutters under his breath, I think I lost my sense of tact and subterfuge along with my sense of fashion.
Oh,
Perhaps not open, and did you lose something? Y'all go right for the gunship, don't you?
There's a reason I ran away from home. I'm not good at subtle.
Apparently.
And I hate this kind of secret game.
But they were also angry about that Palatia mermaid going missing.
yes.
You all saw that she jumped downriver.
We did.
Mm-hmm.
What do we do now?
Perhaps we should go check and find out what's going on there.
All right.
She seemed really upset. And if we find out, maybe fix that, maybe they'll be more willing to share information.
Okay.
Sounds like a plan.
So you follow the river where you saw her jump out from the. You find her. You find her. She is. Taken refuge in the river near the Hall of Illusions. You also see what's his name?
Candlefoot?
Yeah. Him trying to he's like trying to be like he's trying to coax her out with gestures and kind of
You'll laugh if I tell you what that sounded like on my end.
oh boy.
I'm not sure if it happened on the computer streaming to your side, but the audio glitched on my headphones, and it didn't sound like Candlefoot.
Oh gosh.
I don't get it.
Never
The
mind.
audio glitched, and it sounded like Candle Slut.
Oh,
Oh boy. Oh, the things we hear.
Like, that doesn't sound right.
no, on multiple levels.
She's kind of like, you can kind of see like in fear. She kind of looks sad and lovingly at Candlefoot.
I get out a scroll on paper and hand it to Candlefoot. What's going on?
Stupid Kenku. This is all being written. I'm just tired of writing.
Yeah.
Fair.
What did you do?
Ruined our duet. And she.
Not
They play it, the movie is background. They got people with the
Felicia did tell you that Candlefoot used to be the baritone to her soprano.
right. Are you implying that the Kenku stole your voice?
He's not implying. He did. She did.
Oh,
We don't know. Candlefoot writes down it might help to
Distance, it was just like physics, like gravity.
keeps Felicia
When
calm.
I say long enough, I mean 120.
Help?
Yeah, we'll help.
of course.
Do whatever I can to help.
Can't imagine not being able to sing.
Felicia kind of looks at you. You have work, young fairy. She is
A much better singer than
uber
me.
good. Oh yeah, she is. I mean, she's merfolk, so
I know. I know.
I will give any of you singing lessons if you help find my dear Candlefoot's voice.
Your thanks is payment enough.
For those who wish it.
I should be selfless and say that your thanks is enough, but if you were willing to teach, I would be willing to learn. That's too noble a gift to turn down. But first, we have to find his voice.
Indeed.
Okay, Jean.
She thanks you and she feels much more calm and she swims back to the lake.
Never been in the Hall of Illusions.
Candlefoot goes back to the Hall of Illusions and is standing there with his tickets, waiting for tickets.
Yeah. I'm curious, have I ever gone to the Hall of Illusions?
Actually, no. You don't really buy tickets that often.
Yeah. I feel like there's information there, I don't know why. What's the others? You want to start there?
I mean, if you
Sounds
think
like
it's the place to start, then I think we should start there.
Yeah, sounds like as good an idea as any.
Yep, sounds good.
I have a question. I know we started a half hour late. Do we want to go till 10:30 or do we want to still end at 10?
I work in the morning, so I'd prefer to keep it ending at 10.
Okay.
And I'm not feeling good either, so.
All right.
Well, I mean, it's 30 minutes. I just wanted to ask that. So before we got into anything, if something super heavy came up.
Actually, my tooth is hurting right now. I don't want to go till 10:30 either because I need to numb it out, but
That,
it'll make me.
that seemed like a majority consensus. So I think that works for all of us.
Indeed.
Okay.
The glass, so you head to the Hall of Illusion. A glass cabinet stands near the entrance. Um,
Trying to treat this like a stealth mission. I can punch things now. Darn it. It's going so
do you approach the glass cabinet near the entrance? Or are you gonna go past it?
Elfor wants to approach it.
Who does? Balfour does? Okay. A wooden mannequin of a grinning, raven-haired young woman is in witch's attire, and a green flowing cape hovers inside the glass cabinet. At the top of the cabinet, the sign reads, "Tasha the Wizard, known for her hideous laughter." A halfling couple holds hands as they approach the glass cabinet. One of the halflings is wearing a butterfly face paint as he drops to one knee and pulls out a small box from his pocket. His sweetheart bursts into laughter and begins rolling on the ground. The halfling in face paint begins sobbing and darts away into the nearby tent without getting his ticket punched.
Ooh.
So you're approaching. Give me a history check, Balfour.
Eight.
Okay. Now give me a wisdom saving throw.
Oh no.
Oh, heck.
What was it? I can't hear you.
9.
There you go. You have to actually speak into the microphone. Eat the microphone. You Oh gosh, I gotta look up the spell. Real quick. You suddenly just fall into just a laughing fit. You like you can't do anything but laugh. So you are currently under the effects of Tasha's hideous laughter. Um, and you're falling to the ground. You just fall and start laughing hysterically.
I will approach and see what that doesn't seem right, so I'm going over to see what's going on.
How close are you getting to the cabinet?
I'm not avoiding it, so
Oh no, the wooden mannequin. Sorry.
I'm not avoiding it, so probably close enough for whatever effect.
Roll me a wisdom save.
Okay. It's a 15 on the dice, and what's my wisdom save? My wisdom save is +3, so that is an 18.
Yeah, you kind of like underneath. You kind of get this, but then you're able to choke it down.
Yeah.
Give me an Arcana check.
Okay. 16 on the die. And 20.
What? I gotta look at your spells really quick because I think you actually have this spell. Sorry. Oh, you don't. Okay. Give me a history check. Wait, would you roll on your Arcana check?
20.
Oh, well, you would know this is Tasha's hideous laughter. Quite useful.
I will. Are you okay, Belfour? Do I know what it takes to break it?
They gotta make their save. I'm gonna say, make another wisdom save, Balfour.
30-20.
You finally like it, just like, you know how like you get into those really big laughing fits and you're just like having trouble catching your breath, but you man it, that's what you're. Wait. It's too late. We already did it. It was fun. I forgot you're an elf. It's okay. It was fun. Um,
I'm going to go up to Candlefoot,
yeah.
punch my ticket twice, once for me and once for the gentleman who ran in.
He punches your ticket twice. Remember, gotta keep track of your punches.
That is 4. When I go in, I'm looking for the butterfly halfway.
The woman halfling, I don't know what came over me.
TikTok hasn't. Yeah, if you update it, TikTok hasn't got to regrow. Hang on, I'm gonna be
Can you help bring him back?
With us.
Um, I'll wait here.
Okay.
He could come out on his own.
Okay. Yeah. I go in. I'm not used to working with a party.
Who's all going in?
Yes.
Actually, I know it's not quite 10 o'clock. It's 9:42. And I am looking at the section. This one's going to take a little bit. Do we want to call this a good place to pause for?
I'm fine with that.
Yeah, it might be a good place to pause. That way we don't get like in the middle of something.
Yeah.
Yeah, again.
Yeah.
So, and I have the page marked, so I know where I am. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, everybody, for playing. Thank you, everybody, for watching and following. For those who have followed, if you haven't followed, please follow.
Yes. Okay.
We appreciate it.
Stuff for the Egyptian pact, remember? No.
And
We can do something.
see you all next week.
Thank you for watching. I
Thank
hope
you
you had a good time.
And we finally made it through like almost the whole 4
It's-
hours.
Oh, my thing got muted.
Yeah, night, everybody.
All right. I'm gonna raid y'all over to me because I'm not turning off just yet.
Have you done?
All right, on the end screen for yours.